Good afternoon, folks. January 29, 2025, from beautiful downtown Hollywood, Florida. So, this is the first time I'm showing you guys my new apiary. We have some folks that live not too far from our house, and they used to have bees. Used to be a tree, a huge tree right there, as you can see, and a hurricane took it out, but that tree had bees in it for years, and so the family that lives here loved bees and missed the bees, and I found out about them, long story short, and this is where we got our bees now. As you can see, they are quite happy. So are the parrots. And I was over here earlier, and let's see, I added a super to this one on January 3rd. I checked it and it's got, I think it had 4 frames of honey already. So, you know, just in, which was less than a month. So I was pretty happy with that. This one was absolutely packed with brood and honey up here in the super. I don't have a queen excluder on either one of these. So what I decided to do is I brought back another super. I'm gonna add the super onto that. And I'm gonna add a queen excluder. And I'm gonna add a queen excluder here because there was brood up in this box as well. So I pulled the brood, any brood frames I pulled down to that box and moved honey up to here. So that thing will be solid honey pretty quick. This one, not doing anything else to. So this time last year, I had set up an apiary in Homestead or Redland, Florida, and it's a lot of farmland. And I had, I think I had like 8 or 9 colonies there. I was so excited to get have a good honey crop. I got 2 jars. So to say it was disappointing is an understatement. So this, you know, I've only been here for a few months now, and it looks like it's going to do great. I mean, you sort of see around, like there's a palm full of bloom, and there's just trees all over here full of blooms. In my opinion, South Florida, you're better off having just a few colonies in a neighborhood that has plenty of foliage than trying to find someplace where you can set up 10, 15 colonies. That's my opinion. So I'm gonna get into these hives now and you know, start putting stuff, getting stuff where I want it. I'll be back here in a minute. All right, here goes. Forgot my camera stand. So I got the camera sort of balanced on a lid. Hopefully it stays there. So phase 1, lift this off. So when I was here earlier, you can see all that. That was comb they had built on top of this lid. I don't know if that means that they're running out of room and just really wanted more space, but you can see that's packed, man. I was into the bottom box too. It's packed. I got tons of brood up here, everything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add another, I'm gonna add a super, but I'm also gonna switch around a couple of these frames. That's the plan. At least I think that's the plan. Just to help them accept it a little bit easier. You know what? I'm not gonna do that. The heck with it. They'll accept this thing. The reason I was gonna switch out some frames is to make it easier for them to accept this queen excluder. But I've also got to worry about having the queen ending up on top of the excluder then, and I didn't feel like messing with that. So I'm also going to add some Wesson oil, canola oil to, actually, no, probably didn't see that, the beetle trap. This beetle trap had quite a few beetles in it, so I just emptied it all out and figured I'll fill it up with fresh kill juice. Alright. I actually might have overfilled that a little bit, but it's not gonna hurt anything. One of the reasons I wanted to post today was, I don't know if anybody follows me from out of town or up north, but they've got to find it pretty amazing that we're adding super the last week of January. And like I said, on this colony, I added a super the first week of January, and it's filling up. So I was thinking about changing this lid out. I think I'm going to leave this. I just got the bees on it already. It'll make them a little more apt to accept that queen excluder, hopefully. And then next, I'm just going to get a queen excluder in there. I think I already told you why, so that's that. I think we can, there's no sense in you watching me do that. Nothing real exciting. I changed my mind on the top. I really go back and forth whether I like these tops or not. In the Florida Keys, they always seem to hold carpenter ants. I haven't had the issue here, and these tops don't rot, but there's a huge gap between the bottom of this top and the top of the frames, and I'm not sure if I like that or not. I think it's used for feeding pollen patties, which I've never done before. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching. If you got a kick out of this, give us a like and a subscribe. Until next time, over and out from beautiful downtown Hollywood, Florida.